So I think one of the most important things is that to answer honestly, and I think another thing that's really important is for the parent to be able to deal with and manage some of their own discomfort and anxiety before they start having these kinds of conversations. And so usually kids wonder things like, where babies come from. And so if we look at that question through an adult lens, we're thinking, oh my goodness, they're actually thinking about sex, and I don't want them to know about sex and it's too soon. But generally, at a toddler's age, that's not really what they need to know. They're just wondering sort of how the baby develops. So they don't need to know about the sexual act. So generally, I say something like, when mommies and daddies get married, they really love each other, and the way that they show each other love can end up with them having a baby. And if they ask more questions, like, what do they do? What kinds of things they do? And you can say, well, when you love someone, you hug them and you kiss them, and you can rub their hair or those kinds of things. And so they're not specifically wanting to know about the act. They're just kind of to get an idea of where they come from. Sometimes they ask about body parts and what they're for, and you can be really honest about it and say these are breasts, and what they're for is when babies are born, mommies have babies, and when they're born, they're used to feed the baby. Just something really simple about that. And usually what I try to do is sort of frame it in a way that says, when mommies and daddies get married, or when two people love each other, and they want to show each other love, so that it's connected with love and compassion and relationship, and not just kind of a sexual act that's separated from love and compassion.